Hey YouTube, JW. Got a knife that I want to show you guys, and a knife that is a long time overdue to be on my channel. This knife was sent to me by a really good friend of mine who had heard that I had never had one of these, and you know, I've done so many knives, 70, 80 retro knife videos, showed so many classic knives on my channel, and never even owned, let alone you know, shown a buck 110. So he was kind enough to send me this one. I believe that he said this one is about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old, and I think it's just a standard model buck. I don't know why I've never had a buck 110. It's not that I don't like them. I just think that I was just kind of always after more of the stuff that was obscure. And a buck 110 in America especially is about as commonplace as apple pie, you know what I mean? So he sent it to me and I love it. Just a standard model, beautiful knife. No review necessary. Probably find about 700,000 videos on this knife. All-time American classic. The stamp on here, let's see what we got. It's the, well, you can see it. Great lockup. And the real significant thing about this knife is, number one, it's the most copied knife of all time. It's the most famous folding knife, certainly in America, but maybe in the entire world. Came about in 1963 and basically revolutionized knives because, you know, it's a folding hunter, the buck 110 folding hunter, because up until that point it wasn't considered that a folding knife, a lock blade could do what a fixed blade could do. And not that this really can, I mean, a fixed blade's a fixed blade, but basically the lockback design just really changed the game in folding knives forever. So, just an absolute amazing looking knife. The brass, what they call I can't even read my handwriting. We'll just say ebony diamond wood, D-Y-M-O-N wood. Leather sheath. Obviously these are made in America. Now, full disclosure, when I opened up the sheath, there was a little thing in there that said that the sheath was made in Mexico. You know, so take it for, you know, what you want with that. 3 3/4 inch clip point blade, and it's 420 HC. And you know, somewhere along the line, I think they've changed this blade steel a few times, and you know, I like high quality steels. I mean, everybody does, but you don't need it. You know how many deer have probably been skinned and butchered, and you name it, any kind of game in North America and probably in the entire world have been processed with this steel in the 400 series, 420, 440. People got by just fine with it. So, and it is sharp. Let's see what we got here. It's sharp. Lock back, solid. I love that sound, eh? Walk and talk. Fit and finish is good. Blade centering. That's off a little bit. You know, but I see so many case knives, buck knives and all that with the blades, they're not centered. So apparently blade centering is not everything. Yeah, it's got all brass pins. It's got this one steel pin here for the back spring. Just really love this knife, and it's even more special because it was a gift from James, and it's always, you know, just nicer when you get something as a gift or something like that. So it'll never leave my collection. So yeah, love it. The Buck 110. I'm gonna get me one of these in the auto conversion one of these days. So big thanks to the G-Man James for sending me this, and appreciate you guys. About 8 3/4 total length. It's a belt knife, you know, it's a big folder. It's a job done. Classic. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll put links to the whole 9 yards down below. My Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I'm everywhere. So you guys can check that out. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Helps me out a lot. And drop a comment below about maybe your story with a Buck 110. I'm sure there's a lot of them. And I'll catch you guys on the next go around.